Let's dive into that, all right? So you were doing your papers, you didn't know Kirsty, but you met Kirsty how? Tell us that whole saga.
Well, I was minding my own business actually in a reformer Pilates class, and I rocked in and sat down on the machine next to her. And she just started questioning me immediately. And was like, "Who are you? Where have you come from? I haven't seen you around," because I feel like she knows everybody.
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh, I live in Waikawa," and she's like, "Waikawa? You come all the way to Blenheim to, exercise?" And I was like, "Well, there's no reformer class there." And anyway, she's like, "Well, what do you do here?" And I was like, "Well, I'm actually doing my real estate papers." And she was like, "Who are you going to work for?" And I was like, "Oh, well," and she was like, "We need to have coffee." And she was like, "What's your Instagram handle?" And at the end of the class, she literally within like 10 minutes had found me on Instagram, sent me a message, and stalked me and said, "Come and have coffee. Let's meet on Tuesday." Yeah, it was like 2 days later. So.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
All or nothing.
And she did say actually when we sat down for coffee, she said, "This isn't normally how I roll."
Yeah.
But I feel like it is how she rolls actually.
Yeah. Now, I've mentioned before about you working in the high-end fashion industry for a long period, obviously customer service.
Yeah.
What has that taught you about working with people that you've then been able to, bring into real estate so far?
Interesting you say that, because I feel like what I've realised since now being in the industry is that solving people's fashion problems is quite different to solving people's real estate problems.
Harder or easier?
A lot harder in real estate. Well, actually, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
But what I've realised is that people have problems to solve, and that's our job. And I feel like same with retail, same in healthcare. Really you're there to love people, you're there to connect with people. I'm a relational person.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you can learn the real estate things and the transactions and the legalities, but you can't teach people how to be relational. So I feel like I have an advantage in that.